Hey Aries fam. Our candle has a wood wick and it's whirring and popping, and it's storming right now. So if you hear noises in the background, that's what's up. Thank you for being here with me. I'm excited to spend time with you, see what comes out in your reading. While I was meditating and doing your pre-shuffle, I saw the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords, and I heard there's another woman in the mix. So that might be for someone. We'll see what comes out. Never, ever, ever make decisions based on a tarot reading. All of my readings are timeless. I use words like he, she, him, her. I am referring to masculine or feminine energy, or something that I see depicted in the artwork on the cards. I am not being gender specific, and neither is the tarot. I am an intuitive reader, and I oftentimes don't get the traditional meaning of the cards, and sometimes people think I'm not reading correctly, and that's okay. Everyone is welcome here, but you don't have to stay. I would love it if you do. My readings also tend to be pretty specific, so if this one isn't for you, maybe the next one will be. And you're welcome to stay here for the ASMR effect. And maybe, just maybe, I can tarot you to sleep. Let's get into your reading, Aries. Can you please tell us what this reading is about for Aries? Good news and naive. The good news card has been coming out in a few of my readings recently. What does Aries need to know right now? Also, my readings tend to resonate with people, usually. They're whatever comes out, always, whatever comes out. But they a lot of times tend to be and resonate with people going through a transition period. Oh, Aries, are you a healer? Anything else for Aries to tell us what this reading is about? What is this reading about for Aries? Anything else? Anything else? Oh. Anything else for Aries to tell us what this reading is about? Anything else for Aries? Why is Y here for Aries? I don't understand why that's here. Can you tell me why Y is here for Aries in this reading, please? Can you please tell me why Y is here? Why is Y here for Aries, please? What does Y have to do with this reading for Aries, please? Thank you. what, this doesn't make sense to me. Why is why and celebration here in this reading for Aries? Whoa, that's too many cards. Can you give me one or two, please, to tell me why or why and celebration is here in this reading for Aries, please? Just one or two cards, and please be clear because I don't understand why those are here. Why is why here in this reading for Aries? What is that? What does celebration have to do with that? Thank you. Can you tell me anything else? Why is why, celebration, and humility here for Aries? Yeah, that came out already. Okay. Is that there because does Aries need someone with a lot of time for them? Does Aries have someone? Thank you. Yeah. Okay, Aries. It looks, you have some good news coming in. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot to show you the cards. We have good news, naive, crisis, and envy, healer. I feel like that's you, Aries. Freedom and anger management, nurturing, and then why came out with celebration and humility, needy, and to clarify that. Okay, now it looks like you have some good news coming in after a time. I can't see what this is really. I'm seeing that you may have been somewhat naive in a situation, and it put you into a crisis with someone who was envious of you. Some type of crisis. Now, I mean, that could just be a friend breakup or a co-worker breakup. It doesn't have to be a huge crisis, doesn't have to mean a huge thing, but it also could. So some kind of crisis, big or small, in a situation where you may have been naive, a little bit naive. Maybe you didn't know better. You hadn't learned better yet. Maybe someone just wasn't upfront or honest, and you didn't understand the situation. But the whoever it was, whatever the situation was, it was someone was envious of you, and it looks like they could have started gossip about you and the situation with couple of other people. It looks like a group of people, but not a huge group, like 2 or 3, maybe 4 other people. Not that the size of the group makes it better, but sorry, it's not funny. Anyway, it looks like whoever they were gossiping with, like this other person and whoever they were gossiping with, kind of pushed you out of a group. I keep getting a work situation. Did this happen at work? Is this something that happened at work? It looks like, I mean, I just keep getting work and money and finances and a work environment. And then like I see you, maybe it looks like you were trying to do the necessary steps to, what's the word I'm looking for, to elevate at your work's place. Like you're trying for a promotion or a raise or something like that. And maybe this other person was sabotaging your work somehow. What did they do, Aries? What did they do? And then it looks like you ended up getting buried in work at work. Okay, I'm not. They're not letting me see any more details than that. Okay, so but if this is your situation, you'll know what I'm talking about, whether I'm getting any more details or not, right? Anyway, it looks like I can't see if you're still in this environment. I think you might be, because anger management is here, and when I read that, I'm not getting it like the way what that's supposed to mean. It's like a managerial type person having to manage the hostile environment at your workplace. It's not you, it's these other people. And it looks like someone got to the bottom of this, because this person that was causing you problems, it looks like they got either demoted or disciplinary action, or even possibly fired. I can see all 3 of those situations here. So whether you're still there or not, I mean, it looks like you are, okay? It looks like you are, but whether you are or not, it looks like that person got handled in some form or fashion, one way or the other. And it also looks like someone either came into this workspace or into your life it looks like they're bringing you some form of healing, and not by doing anything specific, except by just being there and being themselves. And it looks like you two connect and hit it off really well. It looks like you work well together. It looks like they create a more high vibing environment in, I almost said office space, so you might be in an office space, in your workplace. And it looks like that is very freeing for you, because it looks like even if you enjoyed your work and were trying to progress in this workspace, it looks like the environment was just yucky and like, I don't know, low vibing. It looks low vibing, and it looks like you were trying to be high vibing and remain high vibing, but just the toxic people there, the toxic environment was bringing you down. And it looks like this new person who has come in, you hit it off well with them, they hit it off well with you, you work well together, they are also vibing high. It brings light into your workplace. It looks like it give you a new excitement about your work, and it looks like it's very nurturing to you. And also, I didn't understand why the Y card was here. That took me forever. Okay? But it looked like, I don't know if it's this person. I don't know if it's this new person in your work environment or someone outside of your work environment. Another person. I can't tell. Oh, actually, just when I said that, I saw another person here on this card. Okay, I think it's someone else. I think you have someone else coming into your life outside of work that is also very nurturing to you, for you. And has time for you. They have time for you. They make time for you. And it looks like you need that outside of your workspace. And it looks like this person is bringing that in for you. And it looks like maybe you've spent all your time trying to build your career up or move up in your work situation, that you've kind of neglected your social life. And this person, this new person outside of work, it looks like they have a tight-knit group community of friends and family that they will share with you. And it looks like they're happy to welcome you in and have you be a part of their group, their family. okay? And it looks like that is also very energizing for you. And this person being available, having time, making time for you and including you. And this new person, I already said they seem nurturing, but they're like nurturing to your soul. Yes, they may be nurturing like physically, like physical needs like food and making sure you're okay and things like that. But it looks like just the way that they operate in the world and the way that they interact with you and include you is nurturing to your soul. Maybe you've lacked kind care in your life. Maybe no one's ever like truly taken care of you. Maybe you're the one always taking care of other people. Maybe you're the one always taking care of yourself. That there's a phrase trying to come through. I can't quite get it. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can grab it. It's something about the one who's always making sure everyone else is okay is probably the one who most needs someone to ask them if they are okay, but no one ever does because they always look like they're strong and handling things and taking care of everyone else. Well, they hide their not okay. That I can't quite get the phrase. I'm sorry, but maybe I'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Anyway, so they're really good for your soul outside of work, and then you have this other person inside of work, and that feels lighter. That feels lighter for you. Yeah. Okay, I was also, side note, while I'm getting the tarot to see if there's anything else. I have never done this before, but while I was shuffling and meditating with the cards, they told me to do a yes or no question at the end. I've never done that before, ever. So I got extra tarot deck to get a card out from there. And you can be thinking about that. And I'll do that at the end of the reading, okay? All right. Universe, is there anything else that Aries needs to know about this reading? Moving on from this difficult situation, these new people coming into their life, anything moving forward, anything else that you would like to tell Aries? Anything else that you would like to tell Aries? Maybe that was the third party, the other woman that I was seeing during the pre-shuffle. Maybe anything else, universe, that you would like to tell Aries about the situation, these new people coming in, or moving forward? Anything else you want us to know? Thank you. Four of Wands. Dude. This might be your person. That might be your person. Any Why is this 4 of Wands here for Aries? Anything else you want to tell us about this reading for Aries? Thank you. 10 of Swords is the end. It is the end of that hard cycle. Life is ups and downs. Nothing ever stays the same. Life is hard. Life is easy. Life is ugly. And sometimes it's very beautiful. Sometimes it's high. Sometimes it's low. It never stays the same. But that rough period is over. And I just heard, and you aren't alone anymore. You aren't alone anymore. You have this healing person in your work environment and this nurturing person outside your work environment coming in to share their community with you. And they're nourishing to your soul. Okay, they very, almost dropped half the deck. They very well might be your forever person, okay? But also this might too just be reiterating their it's the Lover. Okay, let me finish my thought. It might just be great times with this new community that they're sharing with you. But then the Lovers came out and I feel like for most of you that this new person is your person. A very spiritual connection. So yeah, there's that for you. That was cute. Okay, I don't know if I want to do the yes or no first or the messages to close out the reading. Let me think about that for a second, okay? That was so cute. I'm gonna do the question first, okay? All right. I'm gonna shuffle. I've already shuffled these cards, but I'm gonna shuffle them. I'm gonna do it twice. And then I'm gonna split the deck in half unless they send something very obviously out of the deck, okay? All right, there's one. And there it is. Okay. And it is a no. It is a no. It will lead to regret, failure, or disappointment. Okay? No. There's that. All right, I'm gonna leave that. I don't know what that's about. You know what that's about. All right, universe, source, could you please give us some messages to close out this adorable, cute reading for Aries, who probably did not appreciate me calling them adorable. I could feel you groaning. I'm happy that you have people coming in to take care of you, to help. And I feel like you will be so appreciative of them. It won't be one-sided. Thank you. Any more messages to close out this reading for Aries, please? Thank you. Anything else? Can we get one more card to close out this message for Aries, please? Anything else? Thank you. Okay, We have creativity. Use your imagination. And when that one came out, I heard in your workspace, okay? Protection. You are protected. And I feel like whoever this person was that I was saying was the anger management, the person in a managerial position or upper position or what HR or whatever they were that handled this, I feel like you are protected in your workspace by them. Maybe not the way you imagine it to be, okay? But you are protected in your workspace by them. You are also protected by these two new people coming in, and I feel like it is reciprocal. You will be protecting back to them. Self-care. That is such a, that word gets annoying to me these days because it's such a overused and maybe quite possibly even misused, okay? But take time to heal if you need to from this situation, to repair yourself. If like we were talking about earlier, you have been lacking in someone for your most of your life to care for you correctly, repair that hurt and neglect. And it's also says to reconnect, and I feel like this, they're telling us reconnect with yourself, but also how I was saying, it looks like you may have spent a whole lot of time on your career or your work and neglected your social life some. So reconnect with people outside of doing your work, okay? That was really cute. And I'm happy for you about these new wonderful people coming into your life. They're going to take care of you, and I know you're going to take care of them back. Give me a hug, Aries. I love you so bad. Thank you for hanging out with me. I enjoyed being here with you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.